Alright then guys, welcome back to another episode of Every Kick. It is that day of the week again, Monday, which only means one thing, and that is that we go back and look at all of last week's news and put it into one big video. Thank you everybody for all of your support on the channel recently. We have managed to reach 2,000 subscribers, guys, which is absolutely phenomenal. I just wanted to throw that in there because I'm absolutely buzzing for it, so thank you guys very much. I wanted to let you know as well, I am going to be doing a Q&A. You can send your questions in to me via Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram, all of which the links will be in the description down below too, guys. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. I do just want to add as a bit of a disclaimer, I'm suffering with hay fever very badly today. The pollen count is really high, severely high, so you'll have to bear with my little bit of a croaky voice. Anyway, Frank Lampard has followed in Steven Gerrard's footsteps yet again. The two of them just always seem to shadow each other. And yeah, he has become manager of Derby Football Club. That is absolutely insane. Obviously Gerrard taking control of Rangers. I think we're going to have a very good season. I'm very excited for next season already, guys. We've had so much movement already and still so much more to come by the looks of things as well. Wayne Rooney is in advanced talks to join the MLS club DC United. Obviously Rooney now looking for probably to play the last maybe year or two of his career if he's got that much more left in him. And what's going on at Chelsea? Obviously there's the whole Roman Abramovich situation, which is crazy, in talks that they might sell the club. There's also the future of Conte, which is sort of at a doubt. Hazard is attracting interest from everywhere, obviously the season that he's had, as is Willian as well. And it's looking like Morata's going to return to Juventus as well. And along with that, along with all of those going on, Chelsea have said they are likely to sell Thibaut Courtois and are considering entering the race for Roma talent Alisson as his replacement. Everton announced Marco Silva as their new manager. Obviously a guy who used to manage Hull. I think, you know what, it's got a good feel about it. You know, when you kind of look at a manager and you think, yeah, I can see him doing alright there for a bit. I kind of get that vibe from him. If you're an Everton fan, let me know what you think in the comments down below, or just a genuine football fan. Let me know what you think. Will he last at Everton? I think I have a good feeling about it. I really do. As you can probably tell, I've got most of this news now in chronological order, which is great. So going on from like the start of last week. This then happened. Zidane, obviously after winning back-to-back Champions League, which is phenomenal, pretty much completed football manager basically, has stepped down as Real Madrid manager. Now, whatever has gone on there, there's a whole sort of speculation with what's going on at Madrid, because there's Ronaldo who's possibly going. Bale wants to play. I think he wants to stay there, but he wants more game time. He's not been playing Bale. I think something has gone on between Zidane and Bale, possibly. The board have stepped in and said, well, you know, we want to keep Bale after obviously what Bale did for Real Madrid in that final against Liverpool. That was just absolutely insane. What a game changer he was for Real Madrid. And I think with that, you know, I think something's gone on like upstairs there, to be honest. But where will Zidane head next? Could he be coming over to England? Will he manage Chelsea if they do part ways with Conte? That is a very interesting thought. And who's going to take over at Real Madrid is the next important question. Nottingham Forest announced the signing of Michael Dawson on a free transfer from Hull. Dawson has had a long spell with Hull, and now come to an end, kind of labelled a bit of I wouldn't go maybe as far as legend, I'm not too sure, but definitely a key player for them over the years. And they're the back line, of course, obviously wore the captain's armband as well for Hull. So yeah, a good leader for Forest. Going to be an interesting. I think the Championship is going to be absolutely insane next season. You've got Lampard at Derby now. You've got Stoke that have gone down into there, and I think it's going to get insane. Newcastle signed the goalkeeper Martin Dubravka on a permanent deal on contract until 2022. John Terry has said that he will be leaving Aston Villa this summer, remaining unclear of where he's going to end up. Now, there are some strong rumours that now his ex-Chelsea buddy and England buddy Frank Lampard has taken over management at Derby. We could see John Terry and Lampard work together again. I think that must be so weird for Terry, like somebody that he's, been a teammate, I was going to say played with, but the immature people will be like, shh. I know I would be. But yeah, somebody that who was once his teammate, good friend, and then now being his boss, it doesn't always work well that way. Working relationships when one friend is above the other friend doesn't always work too well. He did want a return to the Premier League, so he could go to one of the maybe newly promoted teams in the Prem, possibly. But yeah, I wouldn't completely rule out a Lampard and Terry reunion. The Egyptian FA say they are hopeful that Mohamed Salah will play at the World Cup in Russia. Salah received some treatment, I believe it was in Spain, obviously after what happened to him in the Champions League final. Yeah, I think that, it would be great to see Salah in that World Cup. God knows he has worked bloody hard for it all season to be in it. So, yeah. Football just continues to surprise me. Sometimes I see some headlines and I'm like, yeah, okay. Saw that happening, can see that happening, yeah, that one doesn't surprise me. And then this one pops up. Man United interested in signing the West Ham forward Marko Arnautovic. Now, alright, Arnautovic is a decent player. He is decent. Obviously, I live in Stoke and I'm surrounded by Stoke fans, friends, family, and everything. And all I ever heard about Arnautovic, yeah, brilliant player, bit lazy, but brilliant player. He's done well at West Ham. He's had a good, West Ham haven't had a great season, but he has done okay at West Ham. He was good for Stoke. But is he Man United level? Is he really Man United level? Is he top 4 quality? I don't think so. I love to be proven wrong. I really do. And I've got nothing against, him personally. But I just look at it and I think, if he was linked to Arsenal, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't want that. I would be like, what? I'd be like, what's this? But I could be wrong. Any Man United fans in the watching now, let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Or if you support like a top team. To clarify, let me know who you support in the comment section, and then let me know if you would take Arnautovic at your club. David Wagner extended his contract with Huddersfield earlier on last week until the summer of 2021. I just want to say I've got a lot of respect for this guy. I really have. For what Huddersfield did for Arsenal the last game of the season, what they did for Wenger, I thought that was a really classy touch. I just wanted to add that. I thought that was really, really professional and fair play to him for that. I've got developed a lot of respect for this guy and for Huddersfield as well as a club. So all the best to Wagner and Huddersfield for next season. Wolves announced the signing of Benik Afobe on a permanent deal for $12.5 million. Benik Afobe, for me, great player, came through the Arsenal academy, had a couple of loan moves. He went to Wolves and had an insane, what am I trying to say? Had an insane spell, that is the word there, at Wolves. Sorry about that, guys. Brain's just gone dead. I've only had a little sip of coffee this morning, so bear with me. And he went to Bournemouth. He's done alright at Bournemouth, but not as... I don't think Bournemouth got the best out of him, whereas Wolves really seem to do so. So, good signing for Wolves. Going to be great to see Afobe even back in the Prem again and play, hopefully playing some regular football for Wolves next season. He wasn't really getting the regular football at Bournemouth. And Wolves also announced the signing of Willy Bowley, who spent the season on loan there before as well, and then they've now got him on a permanent deal. So we're doing a bit of business, Wolves. It's good to see. Sunderland midfielder Didier and Dong is close to completing a £6.6 million move to Italian side Torino. Sunderland obviously being relegated again. Do think they're going to lose a lot of players. There's already players, Paddy McNair I think, being linked with moves away as well. Tough times ahead for Sunderland. Maurizio Sarri unlikely to become next Chelsea manager amid concerns over his previous behaviour. So Sarri's been linked with the job, as Conte has been obviously looking unlikely to remain as Chelsea manager. And yeah, I think that, well, they did heavily link Sarri, and they've said basically, Chelsea basically said that it's doubtful, it's very doubtful. It just remains, imagine if Wenger goes to Chelsea, like, I'd actually cry. Huddersfield signed goalkeeper Ben Hamer from Leicester on a free transfer, I think. Huddersfield getting some bits done. I love to see that. I love to see clubs that just get in there early. And I look at Arsenal and I'm tapping my watch like, yeah, come on guys, time now. Back to sunny Spain. Real Madrid have ended their pursuit and interest in making Mauricio Pochettino their new manager. Obviously, Pochettino has said he's happy at Tottenham. He could be tempted by Chelsea. You don't know. You never know. But yeah, he said that obviously something's heavily broken down there. But whether or not Real Madrid have already got their next man lined up, Pochettino was a bit of a smokescreen maybe. Who knows? Everton and Wales defender Ashley Williams reveals he had surgery on a collapsed lung which he suffered during Wales match versus Mexico earlier on last week. Just want to say get well soon to Ashley Williams. Obviously that just does not sound good at all. I'm not even sure what kind of surgery they would do on that, but yeah, I can't even imagine how much pain he's possibly in, or has been in. So yeah, get well soon, Williams. Good defender. Always kind of had a bit of respect for him over the years, Ashley Williams. Now, Coventry City manager Mark Robin signs a new contract with the club after following their promotion to League One. And the transfers don't stop there for Huddersfield. They are now said to be interested in signing AC Milan forward Andre Silva. This is going off Sky Sports News in Italy. The Shakhtar Donetsk talented midfielder Fred is available on a free transfer with his contract expiring next month. And apparently is having a Man United medical today, actually, this Monday. So that could be a signing there for Man U. Besiktas have declared their interest in signing Everton midfielder Davy Klaassen on an initial loan deal. Graham Potter has an agreement with Swansea to become the club's new manager following their obviously, least to say, not very impressive performance in the Prem and going down obviously into the Championship. So is he the right man for the job to get them back up? And last but not least, guys, the Manchester City captain Vincent Kompany has been named in the Belgium World Cup squad to play in the Russia 2018 games, despite having a groin injury. So I'm pretty sure Belgium know what they're doing. I don't think they would risk, obviously, aggravating an injury Clearly they think, or pretty much are certain, that he will overcome this injury and be able to play some games for Belgium in the World Cup. Obviously he's a huge player for Belgium in that defence, of course. The defence of Belgium, which continues to grow, some great young defenders in there really. You've got Alderweireld and Vertonghen and company in there as well, Thomas Vermaelen. Did Vermaelen, I'm not too sure if Vermaelen's been named actually, but yeah, you know, Belgium produced some good defenders in recent years, so interesting stuff, guys. That does bring me to the end of this episode. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have a question for me or anything you'd like to comment on, feel free to do so in the comment section down below, guys. If you do enjoy every kick, let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Can we get 5 likes on this video, guys? Let's go for that. If you're not already subscribed, it would mean a great deal to me if you subscribe. And also, if you are new here today, welcome to the channel. I hope you stick around, and I'll see you all in the next video.